Hi, I'm Aisha representing Team 24. This is the demo for our final assignment for CSCI 572. Our assignment was to build a visualization tool and interactive search interface using D3, Banana, and Facet View. First, we will look into the D3 visualizations. Question 1. What time-based trends exist in gun ads? Can you correlate temporal and spatial properties with buyers? For example, can you identify based on ad time window and or based on geospatial area places where people try and purchase guns on behalf of someone unauthorized to purchase them? Keywords like looking, buying, searching in an advertisement could be associated with buyers. We visualize our results using the bubble chart. Each bubble in the visualization depicts the weapons sold on a particular day per state. Each state is depicted in a different color. We can see that most of the advertisements were posted in the month of May. For example, the orange bubbles correspond to ads posted in the state of Ohio, and each bubble represents the date on which the ads were posted. Our second question was, can you identify similar firearms image types, examples shotguns, that are sold in the same region and time? Does this indicate influx related to stolen goods? Here we visualize our results for the entire data and we have chosen the dendrogram to answer this question. The data is categorized based on the weapon category. We can see a state-wise distribution of ads posted for each of the categories and the dates on which they were posted. By going through the visualization and checking the number of ads posted during a short span of time in a particular state, we can identify possible sale of stolen goods. Our third question was, when a shipment of bulk firearms is stolen, the rate of ads and images may indicate an increase in sales of that particular make or model. Can you identify this? A hierarchical bar chart and state map can be used to visualize the data for this query. In the hierarchical bar chart, we can see that the handguns were sold the most in the states of Ohio and Indiana towards the end of May. This could be a case of shipments being stolen. In the US state map, we can view the state-wise distribution of the different categories of weapons. The yellow colored state indicates that an advertisement was posted for to sell weapons, and a black colored state indicates no sale. Our fourth question was, can you identify ads and or weapons images that are posted by persons who are underage or in which the weapons are de-identified? For this, we assume that the ads which accept cash as the only mode of payment could be possible underage sellers or buyers. The bar pie chart can be used to visualize the data for this query. As we can see in the chart, 5 handguns and 4 rifles are sold in Oklahoma, Kansas, Tennessee, Idaho, Ohio, Texas, and South Carolina. Our fifth question was, can you identify ads and or images that relate to the unlawful transfer, sale, and possession of explosives, WND devices, and precursors? We use keywords like explosives, fireworks, WMD, precursors, bombs to filter the data. The bubble menu is used to visualize the data for this query. For each of the categories, we can see which states these weapons are being sold in. The bubble menu shows that the fireworks were being sold in Indiana and Michigan, and bombs were being sold in Louisiana and Missouri. We also use Koosh to visualize geographical data points. Koosh is a big geospatial data points visualization tool. It creates clusters based upon a set of latitudes and longitudes and represents it on the world map. You can zoom into the clusters by double-clicking on them for closer inspection. Next, we look at Banana. Banana is an analytics dashboard which works on top of our solar index. It uses D3 for visualizations. We have chosen to represent some of Banana's visualizations on our dashboard. The first panel contains the tag cloud and the number of hits. The tag cloud shows the most occurring words in our dataset, and the number of hits panel shows the number of rows obtained for our query. The time window panel and the search panel represent the different time windows that we can query our data on, and the search panel represents the different queries we can post for our data. The next panel on the left indicates the events panel, and this graph indicates how many advertisements were sold at what time. As we can see, most of the advertisements were posted in the month of May. The heat map on the right shows a relationship between the states and the categories of weapons. The darker the color of the map, the more the number of correlations between the state and the weapons. In facet view, we can facet data on different categories. Some of the facets are item category, item manufacturer, and geostate. The pie chart on the right indicates the various weapon manufacturers. As we can see, the most popular weapon manufacturers are AMP, Glock, Wesson, and Smith. The last panel gives us different fields based on which we can filter our results. Here we have filtered our results based on geo-country and ID. Lastly, we look at Facet View. Facet View is a pure JavaScript frontend for Elasticsearch and Solr search indices. We have integrated Facet View with our Solr index. To the left, we can see the different facets like state, time posted, and selling price. On the right, we can see the data that is displayed in a line chart. This chart depicts the number of queries posted based on dates. When we facet based on state, we can visualize a dendrogram, and this represents the children for Carolina, for the state Carolina. Below, we can see the data and choose which fields we want to display for it. And based on the query, the data that we visualize changes. We have now reached the end of our presentation. Thank you